recognize it in the air. The fading light is my precursor. But how do I prepare? I slowly fade as the sky worsens. My fears, my doubts, they're slowly creeping out, and they're intensify. The first drop hits my window pane, and the emotions start flooding in. Here comes the rain again. It always has an effect on me. Don't know how the seasons run. I always feel like I'm in between. Do I stay inside till I see the sun? Once again, let the seasons run over. Step outside.
You
Hey, good morning. How are you?
know,
Not much. Okay, guys, let's get straight into it. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Get rid of the background music there. Okay, so obviously Sunday night, little bit of a gap down into fail breakdown, kind of classic recipe for a solid trade there. How did it go for you there, Mayank?
yeah, it was a good one. There were actually a couple of options. People could have taken, and Adam mentioned as well. The 12 reclaim, but that was a little too fast in my opinion. We had the 24 failed breakdown, which the first time also was too fast in my opinion. And then we kind of rejected for 39 really nicely. So after we kind of did all that right off the open, it was a little fast in price action.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of then set up nicely for a round two of 24, but this time, after putting in a little bit of more traditional type 2 acceptance, but also just price stabilizing a little bit. That was an option, or the even safer one, as Adam mentioned, the 6639. After we put in some really good acceptance there with type 1.
Yeah, very nice, and that's ran superbly overnight. So great start to the week for everyone who was able to catch it. For me, I took the slightly psychotic first entry at 66.25 and ran it up to 40, and then I trailed my runner out and decided to call it a night there, but was contemplating the second attempt at 66.25, but decided to go and do something else with the kids, and yeah, that leaves me flat into the morning. So for anyone who's flat out there, you're not alone. If that gives you any solace. But I think there's a couple of nice potential entries on the cards for today. Let's drag it over here. Usual charts up. 4 hour on the left and 15-minute here on the right. So I think the main level of interest right now, first level of interest beneath, is going to be that London session low at 66.52. So a nice 50 plus point low on that, clear V-shaped low. So if we can get a little bit of a sell, that's definitely the first level to watch there. And then you really be looking to hold somewhere in the 40s for that, for recovery here. If we dip beneath the 40s, then I've dragged my what was the first support down that was at 39. I've dragged mine up personally to this little low that we got in the evening session last night, which is now at 41 or 41.25. So that's kind of a second option for a slightly deeper flush there. So those are the two kind of primary levels I'm watching. And then if things go really crazy, there's obviously the Sunday Open low that actually I haven't adjusted my level there, but what's that at, like 66.08 or something like that. And then beneath that is the prior week's low, which is also has a nice confluence to the November low at 65.83. So those are kind of the four things I'm watching. What about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, all four of the ones you mentioned are the valid ones that I will keep an eye on. Obviously, after a really nice kind of fall through on last night's trade, I prefer to not take anything, and so I'd have to really be enticed at this point. So it would be at the four spots for sure, but it would have to set up in a way that I really like for me to engage. Otherwise, I would just be hopefully maybe holding this runner all day. So that will be my game plan for me.
Very nice, yeah. So we are at the backtest short level, the first one, 66.93 at the minute. Didn't seem to have any trouble breaching through it, and it's kind of holding that as support for now. And then above that, the big target for bulls is to try and reclaim that major shelf from the first half of last week at 67, 65 to 58. So that's what they'll be looking to push up to. I think there is a bit of a kind of supply zone here around the 67.30-ish. So it'll be interesting to see if there's a kind of a sell reaction there or not. Informed by these lows. Was support, became resistance, so see if we can push back up there to reclaim that 67, 65. There is quite a lot on the news calendar this week, so obviously it's rollover week. All the numbers are going to change tomorrow for most people, or if you're on other platforms, they may have changed already. May have rolled forward to the June contract. And then we've also got FOMC on Wednesday and VIX expiration as well. Obviously, Iran war headlines can come in at any time, and then I think Nvidia has their annual conference, and when Jensen speaks, that can move that stock and potentially the market as well. So yeah, lots on the cards this week. Definitely don't need to force anything up here. There will be plenty of opportunities. So let's just wait for a clean setup and take them as they present.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. All right. With that, everyone, let's go see what the open brings. Catch you guys in the Discord. Any questions? Anyone wants to chat? Anyone bored wants to jump on the video conference? Always interested to do that. If not, we'll catch you later. Bye for now.